Whoa. Hey guys, so I am here with Brooklyn. And yes, she's probably wearing the same outfit as you've seen her in for a while, because I haven't decided what I want to put her on next. So my bigger babies, despite what everybody says, like, oh my gosh, they're so fun to dress, you know, there's so many options for them, blah 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 blah, I don't dress them as much as one would think. So I spend a lot of time with them, normally just posing them and stuff like that. With her specifically, I like to actually pick up and hold. Like once I get ready to do her hair or change her clothes, then it's like I find myself holding her for a little bit, and that's just a thing for me. There's different toddlers now. Everybody loves Pinlau toddlers, and let me tell you, when I first got my first Pinlau toddler, I love the way that it was like you could pose it because of the cloth in the like thigh area and stuff allows you to do all this bending, and they're very flexible, and I love that. But for me, holding them isn't fun. Like, it's like I don't know how to say, like maybe it's like having a big Barbie doll to me. But again, don't get it twisted. I absolutely love the way that the Pinlau babies are made up. What I don't like too is that the waist area is really wide, so using a zip tie, I don't know how I see, like Joey's on it seem like his is like stitched and stuff too. Finding the zip ties that work and doubling them up and tightening them up, that is like a whole challenge in itself. So I don't like that part. That part I don't like. And so I'm always afraid that the top half of their body is going to fall off. I did figure out how to double up the zip ties to make it work and be more secure. But I just don't like it. But I do love, posing them. If you're a person that like role play with your babies and like to have them sitting, on mats and playing with blocks and all that stuff, I think Pinlau babies are the best for that and great for photographs and stuff, because with the especially if you do armatures in them and stuff like that, they can really pose beautifully. But let me tell you about this baby. This is a Bountiful baby, and I am not a Reborn fan normally, but I'm not opposed to it. I mean, it's not like they're stolen sculpts or anything like that. Baby, listen, whatever I like, as long as it's legit and it's not like a knockoff kit, I will buy whatever I want with my money. So this is the June kit by Bountiful Baby, and I just fell in love with her. First it was like I was just buying her for the limbs because another artist had recommended me try the limbs, and then but she was saying I should paint the whole baby, like if the whole baby is like gorgeous and da da da. Well, when I got it and the blank canvas, I just fell in love with her like instantly. I love when I fall in love with a blank canvas. When I fall in love with a sculpt without any paint, is usually going to be magical for me, unless I absolutely bomb out on the painting, meaning I just totally ruin it. And I've done that before, trust me. I actually just threw out some other dolls that I had worked on the other day as I'm decluttering and purging a lot of stuff. I'm like, this need to go to the trash, this need to go to the trash. So anyway, But this baby, I had a custom body made for her. So she's on a bigger body than probably what's recommended for her size. And her little stomach is a little poosh. And so she has on an undershirt, guys. So, did you have on a Serenity shirt? Yes. She has on it says Miss Serenity Smith Babies on her shirt. I was wondering, I'm like, I think she has on. And so it's funny. This is 7-month June, not Jude. She's supposed to be 7 months, but it's so funny. Her head is much bigger than like Taraji's and Joey's, and her feet and stuff is probably close to the same size. They're fatter, so they can probably share shoes. And her limbs are, of course, fatter, much fatter. So she is wearing like, she probably could fit in like Taraji's clothes and stuff. Some stuff she can't fit of Taraji's because she's too fat. But she has like the most, look at her little chunky little thighs. I mean, but the way that I end up weighting her, oh my God. And I'm not, saying it in a bragging way, but baby, that weighting turned out so magical on her. Like, she is, her hair is like, what's on her, but like she is like soft, and I did her soft for a reason, because I didn't want her to be like feeling like so super heavy, because she's already big and her limbs are gonna weigh a ton as it is, and she's got weight in her bum so that she can sit unassisted and stuff. But she is like weighted to a point where she's so cuddly. Like, even though she can sit up, she is so cuddly. And this little big belly, like, it feels so real when you pick her up. It's like all you want to do is just like rock her and cradle her and stuff like that. Like, she is like the baby. And then her little sleepy face, oh my gosh, like, you cannot, I mean, it's like she's just like holding on to mommy. Like, it's, oh, I love her. I love her. And you guys, my Lolas that's been around for a while, know I am not that big on toddlers like that. I have my few little toddlers, and I'm kind of, that's it. And you rarely see them. But this baby here, like, this baby is the baby. Like, let me tell you, when I get myself together and I go shopping specifically for Brooklyn, because Brooklyn gotta have her whole wardrobe eventually, and it's gonna be primarily pajamas, just like mama. But that's what I do. I do pajamas. I'm not the fancy smanchy, but I do like her in her little hard bottoms. I've had her on our little hard bottoms. I love her in long socks. I love her in tights and stuff. Her little chunky thighs. This little outfit I thought was so cute for her. And I think this is a 12 or 18 month, I can't remember. But let me tell you, I just love her. And I did her hair one time in the little ping pongs, but I love her in her fro. And her hair just looks so naturally, like, a real black baby hair, and I love it. An older black baby. So this is actually a 2T, what she's wearing. So this is a 2T. So yeah. So I think I had thought about buying this for Taraji, but I put it on her, and I had she has some Jamie K socks that I hadn't used yet, so I was like, this works, let's put her on this lavender. And I'm just like, this is my girl. So I don't know, I think I did. I bought another blank. I have another blank kit of this sculpt because I just fell in love with it. So I don't know, you know, what are your favorite toddlers nowadays? You know, Natalie Blick been doing a lot of toddlers, but if we be honest, you know, and I be honest, I only buy them mostly because they're going to sell out. And I do love some of her faces, but let's be honest, Natalie Blick has fell off with her limbs a bit. They're not really giving what they're supposed to give. And like some of their positions of their hands and stuff look like paws. Like, I don't know. It's just something's not giving what it's supposed to give with her kits lately. But, you know, we still buy them because they're sold out and we want something unique and something rare and stuff. But I don't know. I'm just not as in love with them. And that's the thing. Maybe that's a thing for me with toddlers, is that I am not seeing the realism in the toddlers that is making me go crazy. And the ones that I do really like who is it? It's another lady. She does, oh, I can't think of her name right now, but her and Connie Burke and all, they do some nice sculpts, right? But the vinyl is horrible to work with. And as much as I like how Taraji moves and all that, it's very annoying to have to deal with all those connectors and all that stuff. So I've kind of gotten away from that. Cause it's like, why is this in the camera? Go away, go away. So I've kind of gotten away from that. You know what I mean? I don't really like doing all that. So I just feel like we need like more toddlers. You know, I also have the June, I think it's the 3-year-old June. I've had that kit here for several years since it first came out, and I've never even tried to paint it. But I made this. Okay, so this vinyl, it's a love-hate. Now I figured out how to work with it. It took paint really good once I like matted it or whatever. But when I do my certain washes that I normally do on my other babies, it gave a more gritty look because of the matte on it already. So I gotta master thinning out. I guess I gotta thin that matte out enough to where it still grips the paint, but not grips the paint to where it's like become like a dirty look, so to speak. So that was my main struggle. So I don't really, like I said, in all my years of painting, I really don't usually paint Bountiful Baby kids. And because when I first started painting, I had the most trouble with their kits, and so I just stopped painting them. And once I painted like regular kits, it was no going back to Bountiful Baby. So I may actually try my 3-year-old. And the face is kind of like that face is kind of like ugly, but I've seen people make it work. I don't know if I could pull it off, but I've seen people make it look pretty decent, and I've seen one of them looked really good. I think, what is her name with a P? Oh, Pitter Patter. I think it's Pitter Patter. She had one. That one changed my life. I was like, oh, go sis, go sis, go sis, baby, you did that. Baby, that one gave me life. Like, baby, I'm telling you, I've never seen her work in person, but Pitter Patter chocolate babies be doing a dang thing. Because my biggest fear as a black woman is to paint a super dark baby and make it look bad. because most black children, black people that are very dark skinned and melanated, they are the most beautiful people, and their skin is so smooth and glowy, and just they age beautifully and gracefully, like they barely age, really. So I don't want to ever do like this crusty, black beaten looking oppressed child. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to do that. So when I see one done that motivates me, I'm like, girl, baby, you snatched the soul out of that dog. Like, for real, for real. So anyway, I got excited for a minute, y'all. Let me calm down. But I don't know if I can do that. And then after you see one, okay, and that's another thing. After you see one that's really, really good, like, there's things that, like, when you see other artists work and it's inspiring and it motivates you, like, oh, let me go ahead and pull my kit out and start painting on it. Not to where, oh, I'm gonna do it better than them, but, oh, okay, this one could look good. Let me do my thing on it. You know what I mean? But then there's the ones that look real good, and you be like, oh, I'm finna mess this up. My shit finna look horrible. It's not gonna look that good. Like, it's like, okay, I don't know if I can do this. But anyway, so I don't know. I just love these dolls, honestly. I love to see the different versions of it. I like when I see other people doing their thing in these artwork. Like, and that's another thing that I was gonna mention too. A lot of people think, like, for me, they think I'm trying to be the gatekeeper of, like, silicone skin tones, or, you know, the ethnic skin tones. Like, because a lot of people be like, oh, your skin tones be popping, you do the best skin tones, da 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 da. And I'm humbly thankful that people feel that way, or at least say that to me, because some people might be just blowing smoke up my butt just to get a discount. But I don't know, usually the people actually pay for my dolls that say that, and they don't haggle me on price, and they come back and they buy multiple babies. So I'm gonna think that they telling me the truth, that's how they feel. But at the same time, I don't feel like I'm the only one, or I have to be the only one, because there's no way that I would be able to service the whole community. And I'm not even trying to, like, especially like now I'm getting ready to go back to work and all that stuff or whatever. And don't get me wrong, I still want to sell my babies when I put them up for sale. I still want y'all to follow me, support me in my journey, because I'm gonna still be practicing on my personal babies for growth, so that when I do pop out a baby, it's better than the last, you know, that type thing. But I ain't trying to be the gatekeeper of skin tones. I ain't trying to be the gatekeeper of silicone babies. I'm not trying to be the gatekeeper of anything but me and my life. You understand me? And my energy. That's the only thing. I want to preserve my positive energy, and that's it, baby. I want everybody to be great. Everybody can eat. You might can't eat at my table, but you can eat at your own table. Everybody can eat. That's my mentality. I want everybody to eat. You know what I mean? Because the moment you start trying to kick food off of people's plate, that's when you're going to hell, baby. But anyway, look, don't get me to start talking about stuff. But yeah, let me tell y'all, I'm sitting here holding this baby and I'm talking to y'all, and I keep looking down, and, you know, I keep playing in her hair because that's what I do. And I keep looking down at her, and I'm like thinking, like, oh, she's still asleep. Like, wait, she got a paint bristle. I hate that. Every now and then you get a paint bristle, because when you're doing that, your end final texture thing, there you go, it's gone. But I keep looking at, like, oh, she's still asleep. But yeah, this baby right here, baby. Listen, when I paint my other one, my rooter was like, oh my gosh, this head. But I was like, baby, just rooter a little bit at a time. When you get the time, I'm okay with it. She actually did good. She didn't take as long with her, even though, you know, she was like, it may take me a little while. And her hair is rooted to perfection. Like, even though it's this, you know, fro, is like 1 to 2 hairs at a time. It look almost like it's 1 hair at a time, if I be really honest with you guys. But baby, I don't see how in the world did she do that. I be like, ain't no way. I ain't finna sit there and do that. But yeah, it's literally, it really looks like, shoot. Like maybe, let me see. Yeah, like if, honestly, it looked like her whole head is almost like 1 strand at a time. If it's hairs in there with 2 hairs at a time, you can't find them. So she did that, and I'm so grateful. And this hair, I used it on a baby long time ago. It was a John McLeod or McLeod or whatever her name is, sculpt, and it was like really short, and it felt like it was kind of too coarse, but I was like, if we leave length to it, I wonder if that would change the look and the way that it works. And it did. When I go to comb her hair and put it into like regular styles, it becomes like very like trained, I don't know, curly, whatever. And I haven't did it in like a long time, so I haven't combed her hair in a long time, but when I do, it works really nice, so that's a good thing. But I had this hair here for years, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna let her use this hair instead of going out. I was gonna go out and buy some more human hair, but that's the thing, we spend so much money, and I'm the type, I just be like, oh, I'm gonna just buy some more. Oh, I'm gonna just buy some more. Oh, I'm gonna just buy some more. And you keep doing it, you keep spending money when you have things within your house. It's just like shopping. We keep buying new clothes when we got tons of new clothes in the closet. If I have a baby that's coming and it's the same size as the other baby, I try to find stuff that would fit them within my closet. I've done that for years. But what certain babies, I be wanting to have their own little stuff. So yeah, certain babies, I want them to, I buy clothes specifically for them. Now, it doesn't mean that another baby might not wear their outfit, but it's like mainly shop to go with that baby look. So like with Brooklyn, I want to shop specifically for her. I don't worry about dressing Taraji like all that much, because I just like her in her little PJs and just leave her be for the most part. I do tend to change her hairstyle up, you know, maybe twice a year. And like her and Joey like literally get changed like maybe twice a year. Joey got on some new PJs. I bought some PJs, and I bought it, I think I bought it for my grandson, but they were too little, or I wasn't really sure on them. And so so Joey got new PJs recently, and so him and Taraji have been in their PJs, and they probably won't get changed out until next year. So that, you know, unless I buy like some winter themed pajamas, I might change them in their winter themed pajamas, and then that's it. And that's how I do it. But I want Brooklyn to have like a wardrobe of different pajamas, her little dresses for her little, you know, long socks, and her little hard bottoms, and her little rompers and stuff like that. I got her a couple little things, but yeah, some of my babies are just, I don't know, I just feel very excited about and just really, really love them. And my oh yeah, and my my Ruta rooted her eyebrows for me. I mean her eyelashes, not eyebrows, her eyelashes, and she did that really good too. I'd be so, baby, it's so many people in this community got so much talent and skill. Like, it's amazing. You guys are amazing, and I'm just amazed when I see a lot of what you guys do. Like, and the people that are super creative in this community, I'm just like, you're amazing. Like, girl, what made you come up with that? Like, you did that. So anyway, I am going to go. I know I've been chatting for a long time. This is supposed to be a quick sit down video. I'm about to go and clean my bathroom and stuff and prepare for possibly a put together party. So I will talk to you guys later. Again, this is Brooklyn, and I hope you guys love her as much as I do, and I hope to be able to get her on and do, you know, maybe a changing video or so of her and do more with her on camera, even though she's a sleeper. And that's another thing real quick. Sleeping babies make you don't want to bother them. If they really look asleep, you really don't want to disturb them. Like, I don't know. But when I get her, I might change her today. And when I get through making up my bed and all that stuff, I'm probably going to put her on my bed. Because I really like to see her like just laying out in natural settings, because she just looks so real in those type settings. And I give a lot of credit to the actual sculpt itself. Like, for real, I love this baby. So, and another thing, y'all Lolas that's been around know I don't tend to like really overly fat babies, but she's like a nice chunky. She's not like looking like she is, you know, unhealthily unhealthily fat, or you know what I mean. So anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Oh, thanks for watching. Bye. Oh, I gotta get up. Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa.